Hi, hello and welcome to another episode. This is the 15th episode, the 14th episode. The last episode was again a reaction episode. And here I was trying very much in the last hours today to reach level 3 link level with Alisa, but I don't think it's possible right now. You see how much I have reached. So theoretically I'm already level 3, but maybe this can only happen in the next um field study, or it is just a very few points away, but I have not reached it so far. Anyway, it doesn't matter so much, it's okay. I will reach it eventually. But yeah, I've just finished the old schoolhouse and investigation. Yeah, the monsters there were very strong. There's a new elevator, yes. Let's do this. Before the second practical exam and then the announcement for the new field study. Meow? As I said. As I said. So, this monster is suddenly an elevator, allowing access to a floor even deeper below the surface. Honestly, how many more surprises does that old schoolhouse hold? I think there are a few more. We You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. I guess. Oh yeah, the lens maiden, I remember. Maybe she's right. Maybe we should just wait until we have more clues. Huh, it was at least an interesting thing. Thanks for the help, everyone. Think nothing of it, okay? Honestly, I want to solve the mystery of the place as much as you do at this point, so that's good. I think after the next few studies there will be even more people accompany me while exploring the old schoolhouse. Additionally, bonding point, okay, but not with Alisa. Let me take a look on this new quartz. Okay, I have Tia and Tara already, so I don't need them, but I give it to her. Can be used for later. Heatwave. I will create more quartz later. When I now in the second chapter, when I am in the next field study, I think maybe I can even create a quartz level 2, so an EP 2 and so. Is that a bell? This is a little bit awkward when you have played other games. It's okay, it's okay. But when you know more. Celine. But that's besides the point. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, yep. Yep. No! I said go inside. I know, and yes, enter the dorm.
Oh, Reen.
Moment. I'm eating.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I was busy with club-related work until just now. I'm glad I ran into you, though. I heard from Elisa that you went into the old schoolhouse again?
Yeah, and we made some pretty crazy discoveries while we were at it. We're going to need to keep investigating that place on a regular basis, I'd say.
Well, I'd be more than happy to accompany you next time. The request was made to the whole of Class 7 after all, and I'd like to do everything I can to help.
Really? That's very kind. Thank you. Maybe I should ask Fee next time too. And Eustace and Machias while I'm at it.
Huh? Fee would be a good choice at the very least. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to accompany us. Or, more than willing anyway. As for Eustace and Machias, I'm sure a chance will present itself for them to make friends eventually. Maybe then?
One can only hope. We really have to do something about those two already.
I think that these are very these are clues that in the next field study I will accompany those two, Machias and Jesus, and it's okay. I will help them.
Oh my! Reen! What happened to your right hand?
I don't know.
Oh, this? A beautiful lady I ran into in town did it. Or at least I think she was a lady.
Come again?
A black cat with really glossy fur. I've never seen it around before. I assume it belongs to someone in town since it was wearing a blue ribbon and a bell. I must have done something to offend it though, because it got all grumpy out of nowhere and scratched me up pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Please, sit down on the sofa. I'll bring a first aid kit and dress that wound right away.
Thanks. Do you know it or something?
No, not at all. I've just seen it around town a few times. Anyway, I'll go get the first aid kit. Don't go anywhere.
No spoilers.
It's just a little scratch. I don't know why she's making such a big deal out of it. I've never seen Emma get so flustered before.
They have all the secrets. All my dear characters, they have the secrets.
There we go. That should do it. This textbook Emma lent me is really helpful. I might actually be able to get decent grades on next month's midterms thanks to her. Doubt I'll be able to even come close to matching her own grades though. Or Machias's for that matter.
I wasn't trying to help you, but I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so...
Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
There's a lot about both Machias and Eustace that we don't know. Maybe in time we can discover something about them that'll help us mend their relationship a little. This seems like a good place to stop for a quick breather.
And fix the radio.
Time is about to start anyway.
Okay. Abend time.
The day is done and it's time to cast off your cares right here. It's the Misty you know and love coming to you live from Radio Trista.
Oh, actually, I guess it's already started. Misty's voice is always so soothing.
We're now in the second half of May, and the greenery all over Erebonia is beginning to reach its peak. It's the perfect time of year to enjoy nature, and the weather is absolutely perfect for a great hike. Listeners in Heimdall have Modder Park to enjoy with its spectacular glass garden. Though, for those willing to hop on a train, I heartily recommend a trip to Lunaria Nature Park. Administrative issues kept it closed for a while, but it finally reopened this month and it's worth making the trip. You can relax and take in the scenery of this vast, almost mystical forest, and then grab a cold beer on the way back. I can't think of a better way to spend the weekend, can you? Whoops, with all you students tuning in, maybe I shouldn't recommend boozing it up, should I? You might not be able to grab a cold one just yet, but fresh milk or fruit juice are pretty refreshing in their own way. Anyway, let's see who sent us some mail today, shall we? This first one's from future 3-star chef from Bereahard.
practical exam. How interesting. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, she changed some settings maybe, or maybe it's even a different type, a newer version. I make everything as it should be. Yep, ready.
Come on then.
Okay, let's do it.
My turn.
I didn't even the conditions again. Let's just do it.
Go!
I've got you.
Leave it to me. There! Now!
An opening.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Let's see if it's enough.
Strike! My turn. There! Go!
I've got you.
You're done!
Great.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
They will become best friends, or at least maybe friends, eventually.
That concludes today's practical exam. Next, I'll be announcing the details of this weekend's field study.
Sad, but it's okay. Rina's not in the same
Each of
team.
you, please come forward and take one of these.
Rina and Lisa are not in one team, but later again. It's alright.
These assignments.
Yeah, Group B, Alisa, Laura, Elliot, and Gaius. And A group, Group A. Okay, I have to go to Barrierat. But I will later go to Barrierat again, and there will also be Alisa in this team. I'm not sure if it is in the second game or in the first game, however. But yeah, Machias and Eustace. And Ruin. Ruin has to help them both to get along.
Bereahard and Saint Arc. Both very well-known cities here in the Empire.
Bereahard's the capital of the Kreutzen province in the east, right?
And St. Arc is the capital of Sutherland in the south.
2 provincial capitals. They seem like fair choices.
I guess they are, but that's the least of our worries.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Instructor, what are you trying to prove? Do you have some sort of personal vendetta against us or something?
For a change, I agree with him. This is ludicrous. I refuse to accept these group allocations. Change them at once.
I don't know. They seem pretty perfect from where I'm standing. Besides, you're from Bereahard, so putting you in Group A was a no-brainer.
Then put me in Group B! I'm not thrilled at the thought of going to St. Arc either, but it's better than gallivanting off to his hometown.
Yeah, I mean, I understand Sarah's thinking, putting Wheel in the same group because, you know, he kind of managed everything.
Besides, everyone knows Bereahard is like a breeding ground for nobles and their dusty old ideas. The place is crawling with them.
Well, I can't deny that. Especially since that's exactly why I put you in Group A to begin with. I'm no army officer, so I'm not about to go telling you that my orders are absolute and such. That's much too military for my liking. But I am your instructor, and it's my duty to look out for your best interests, which I feel is exactly what I'm doing here.
In a certain way, she's right.
So if you have any objections... then how about the two of you try to make me listen to them by force?
Interesting.
You're not seriously going to...
It's really funny to watch. I mean, they are strong in their own way, but against Sarah, yeah.
Oh, come on, don't...
Male pride is so predictable. I knew you couldn't possibly turn down an offer like that. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
What?
An orbital gun and a sword? Those are terrifying looking weapons.
I look forward to the fight.
Oh.
That's the spirit. Reen, why don't you give them a hand?
Now I have to be defeated again together with you, with those. I don't want to fight against you.
I'll
I
take
know.
on all three of you.
Yes, instructor.
I will not even try to fight, you know? They can fight, but I will not fight. I mean, it is senseless anyway, so I can also just refuse to fight.
What a powerful aura.
All right, it's time for some extreme extra credit. If you think you can convince me to change your assignments, well, let's just see how well you measure up. All right, show me what you've got.
My turn.
Okay, you both attack. 0 damage, I knew it. I don't fight.
Weak.
Okay, this was funny. You know, her big announcement and then she misses. I mean, well, his counter make 1 damage, so it doesn't matter. It's alright, but it doesn't matter. So you can both fight.
Go.
I will not fight.
Very well.
It is their fight.
What? Impossible.
Here we go.
I will not fight. You can
It's my turn.
against other enemies always.
My turn.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's my turn.
Come on.
What's gonna be happening?
Jesus made 1 damage 1 time, so credits to him. But I refuse to fight. I mean, there would not be any difference, but still, it's not. I'm not disagreeing with her grouping thing. But it's a good lesson for them, I think.
Impossible.
Are you okay?
I had no idea she was that strong.
At some point, you can also play her, and then she isn't that strong. Of course not.
I believe she was holding back, too.
Her combat style is most unique. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to what school she represents.
I guess this means...
Yep. Decision's final.
I guess so.
Chalk 1 up for the educator. Group A and Group B will be heading to their destinations this weekend as planned. Good luck, everybody. I'll be expecting souvenirs.
You did really well, Reen.
I hope I did. I like this very much. Although I'm not, of course, as Irene is not in the group with Alisa, that's sad, but it's okay. There will be again, I think there will be in the future 2 more field studies where I am in the same group with her.
I don't sense anyone else on this floor. Seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. Suppose I should head down too.
Okay. This may be good. Yeah, but yeah, anyway. Ah. Young little children. But I'm here to help you little children out.
Morning. You two are up early.
I want to make this very clear before we leave. You are my classmate. You are not my friend. We may be in the same group, but I would appreciate it if you would not address me as casually as you seem want to do.
Our class's vice president is as stubborn as ever.
Say that again! I dare you!
They're both complicated, and I mean, whatever with lying and so. I mean, it's. I understand Machia's disappointment or whatsoever a bit, but yeah, they're both kind of behaving funny, entertaining.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It looks like we're all gathered then. Shall we be leaving?
We might as well. Though there's still some time before our train leaves.
That's fine.
I have no objections either.
Well, let's go.
This is going to be a long weekend.
Still, the next time Old Schoolhouse I will again have Alisa with Ali. I will go next to Old Schoolhouse with Alisa and Eustace and Machias in one group. Hopefully by then they can also be in linking to each other. It would be helpful, I think. But first, most important thing, engineering building. I need to modify and exchange, especially. I'm so curious how much money I will have here. Wow, 55,000 samples. But anyway, we will do it, I guess, kind of, somehow. I'm amazed that they are not sick of the whole order by now. Yeah. Bye bye. And off they go. And off they go. Bye bye. Have fun. And take care. I like Fee's reaction very much. That's amazing. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Barrier today, correct? Yes, that's right. I believe there is a direct line that stops at Celtic, isn't there? Indeed, there is. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. Buy tickets and wait, yes. Let's do it. I'm prepared, I think. Well enough. I should also try tonight to edit some more episodes, maybe 2 even. I don't even have to upload them, I just have to look them through. Which takes of course as much time as the episodes are long. Maybe I should do so. Maybe I will do after this a pause, or I will do one more episode. I'm not sure. Let's see. A very peaceful group. Peaceful is the way that no one is talking. He loves to provoke him so much. Yes. In this way, towards nobles, you are not objective. And Jesus maybe in a similar way, not towards commoners, but definitely few. Jesus at least makes it seem like he is more objective. You don't. And Jesus is much more able to provoke Machias than the other railroad. Jesus always or mostly stay cool. Now comes Reen. And no doubt we all have a few beliefs that we are not willing to compromise on, no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days we are all part of the same group. We are all partners. I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that he is screaming, but I don't scream because, you know, it's late and so. It's after midnight. I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we are in the same group and we are working towards the same objectives. Let me try putting it another way. We are united against a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. You can put it this way, but why should you put it? I mean, okay, he tries to bring them to work together. To be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy, and get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example. All three of you. I feel like I am losing the race and have to struggle to catch up, and it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day, where you have not even fought. But let's put this aside for a moment. There is no denying that she is strong, incredibly. It's difficult sometimes to pronounce English words. Incredibly strong. I hope this was okay. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we would been able to work together a little better. It would if we did been able to form proper combat links with one another. We may have at least evaded the odds a little. You wouldn't have. Tara's is only strong because she knows how to fight. If you would be able to work together, you couldn't have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't really have lost either. See? Exactly. They're both speechless. I like this. It's funny. It's Celtic. Hello Celtic. Bye Celtic. Good to see you. Alisa, Laura, Elliot, Elliot are all in the same group as last time. And Gaius seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They will be a strong team. Yeah, they will be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already. Okay, Marcus, let's see. And it's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your gay team attitude. No do. Indeed, I would prefer not to cooperate with these phrase, but I have no intentions of standing by and accepting defeat. Until this trip is over, we will call it truce. A truce is much better than active war. In all situations. Reality, this one, always. Not fighting is always better than fighting. You can negotiate and argue about anything, but don't fight with weapons or kill yourself. Because, but I am more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. Okay? The same goes for me. Well, that's a good beginning. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I have really to edit something. The storage space is becoming less and less. Well, at least it seems they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? This is a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement. To think what things must have been like last time. Yeah, let's see. And I think I get along kind of. Kelly, there wasn't Kelly before. I thought Kelly already passed by us. Bayard is the most important city in the eastern Croatian province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Croatian province as a whole is also widely renowned for the high quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and fuel are regarded as Barrier's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be Artisan Street in South Barrier, yes. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdall that specializes in gems produced in Barrier as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reasons to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. And which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you are already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Bariad is at its heart a city of nobles. What is being said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I have heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population though. That's correct, however, from Artisans Street to the enormous provincial army guardhouse to the central plaza with its giant cathedral to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships. Ariad is a city that was developed with the nobility and the Albaria household in particular at its center. So it really isn't an exaggeration then. I'm surprised you are able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we are in Bariat, you would be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. It is bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of an encouraging in a weird sort of way. It feels like we are making progress. Tiny bit. But yeah, maybe. Even a tiny bit looks very gigantic big when everything else looks so grim. I should talk to everyone. I did it last time, but before I do this, I get myself some more food. Okay, let's go from top to bottom. I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't want to be the responsible for losing to group B. Yes, B. I suppose I will call it a truce with you too. Okay, that's good. I think I did almost forgot that Marcus had a problem with me. Yeah. Me too. I don't actually think you are a decisive noble sympathizer, so there is no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't completely forgiven you for what you did. A truce is much better than active war, as I said previously. And that's more than enough, thanks Marcus, okay? Why would you thank me? Looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. If only I could find some way to make him up with him entirely. It's I think better than nothing at first. Emma, thank you so much, Reen. I knew Gaius was right about you. What do you mean? at the station he said, if anyone can do it, it's you, remember? I mean, I don't know how they whisper towards each other and they sit across each other, but maybe they can. I didn't do anything special. I just gave them my honest opinion. And that's exactly why I think you were able to say. Maybe. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we don't let this group down. Okay, now I talked to Jesus last there. Is something the matter? I underestimated you a little. Huh, thanks, I guess. Still, yeah. The hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. We're going to need to get a whole lot of stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough. True. True, very true. Over 1 hour long already, I think. We were completely outclassed by the last time. I wonder what sort of regime she underwent to win up so strong. It's just who she is. Sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up a bit more someday. Okay, last juices. I think when I arrive I'll also make another episode. I wasn't expecting to return to Ballarat so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started at the academy. Guess it hasn't really been long enough yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. That's very true. Still, a city full of nobles, I get the feeling I'm going to need to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have quite a fixation with social standings in class, but you should try not to let it get to you. Just be yourself. If you exert too much energy reigning in your every word and action, we won't be able to get anything done. Yeah, that's safe, but stop talking. Let's see. We are coming closer to Ballarat. Oh, we have passed through the grainy region. What a beautiful view. Let's enjoy the landscape a bit. This video will be over 1 hour long, so I hope by now, if you watched through this and are still watching right now and listen to my voice, please like and subscribe to this video. Like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. It would really mean a lot to me. Let's see. I'm curious.
Lord Eustace. Lord Eustace, welcome back to Berehard.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
He's a real VIP.
I've returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired. Were you not?
Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the Alberea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
This is of course the best way to maybe decrease the tensions between him and Makia. So, can I carry this for you? Can I lick your feet? Kind of behavior.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
That won't be necessary.
Huh? Lord Rufus?
Yes. Rufus Alberea.
Rufus? What?
My beloved brother, it's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go? I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters.
I also fought against him.
My manners, though. My name is Rufus Alberea. Eustace is my younger brother.
I fought against him as well as against the Icy Maiden a lot of times throughout the game, so look forward to it. I'm not sure what to say, but yeah, look forward.
You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
That's not...
He's being toyed with.
I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
But I digress. This is no time for idle chatter. I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Bereahard.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
He sounds super friendly, but he is also sometimes super awful. But that's something else. We will get to know to him over time. We will get to know to him over time, definitely. A nice cathedral. I will end this episode as soon as we can, as the cutscene is over and so. I think the next one will be maybe not so long, or yeah, I don't know. We will see.
I see. So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this.
Okay, let's see.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Huh? You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well, and still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
He is super friendly towards everyone. If he wants to be friendly, so he can be friendly to everyone. He can behave very well. So yeah, it's an interesting character.
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Indeed, I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past. I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Wonderful. And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies.
Yes. Anyway.
No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so.
It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me?
I would also feel a little bit weird in this situation.
And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Alberea family mansion.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared. That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
Oh, thank you. I truly appreciate it.
I wonder what that was all about.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however, for I can see your hotel coming into view now.
They're sitting in the car. I was completely... I thought they were sitting on a sofa in the maybe in the Alberea family mansion or so. Anyway, thanks you very much for arranging a hotel for us. I was thinking nothing of it. Okay, under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening, but unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we are finished here. In Heimdall, will you be going by airship? Indeed, I'm our father representing. Don't tell me you are going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you're yes. Hey, may not be the most okay. You can be very charming. Let's just say it this way. 1 hour 12 minutes. Why, my dear? Oh wow, that's amazing. I think it's the longest episode, which is not the stream. At least he keeps the door open. That's something. It may take a while until I can finally end this recording and do something else. I need to do something else. It is truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the estimate Dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we will be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you will allow me to escort you to the western wing, then we have a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Great. I believe I told you before that we are here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Jesus, I must insist, don't make me repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That will work for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, we are students, we should be treated as such. That's fair. Sigh, we can finally sigh. We can finally start working on our field study task now, I think. Good, we have wasted more than enough time, as it is. Let's crack open the envelope, shall we? Alright, here we go. Let's see. Candy monster, okay. Put a ring on it. I would like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at the jewelries. Family even baths in styles using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we are unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them fast? If this strikes your fancy, find me in the terrace outside the restaurant. Okay. It must record his or her activities. Okay, yeah. One request from a noble, followed by one from an artisan. That should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to have struck the perfect balance here. The monster on one sounds irritating. What do they think by report to sides? The opposite side. Canyon. It is a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last, just to be in the safe side. I will advise that regardless, the path through canyon is long and yeah. We should complete our other task before we venture out that way. Last we run out of time. Yes, let's do this. Okay, well, fine by me. I have no objections either. Alright then, let's get started. Okay. Working hard on the okay. 1 hour and 17 minutes. 1, 2, 3.